Scott, we're just down here at your place. I thought it was a tiny little venue, because I've seen at the front there, sports bar, and you walk in and it's a big long bar, and I thought, oh, it's nice, this place. And then I walked up the stairs and you brought me to this. It's like a conference suite.
It is what it is. Yeah, it's a banqueting upstairs and next door to Bar Sport. It's a banqueting and conference facility. Yeah, so we've got a big venue here.
And we're sat just with the wall of fame behind us. There's some pictures and names on there. This is something that's been going a long time.
Yeah, 22 years. Opened 1998. Ron Gray started me in the sporting dinner shows. Ron's an old boxing promoter, matchmaker, and we started with the names of such as John Conti and Jim Watt, John H. Stracey, all those old British legends, and they just built from there. And since then, I think we've had over 100 world champions here in the past 22 years. So
like I say, there's some Frank Bruno, Marvin Hagler, there.
Yeah, all four
so
kings.
Young you there.
Yeah, all four kings.
And is this something that Steve Bunce has been doing a lot with you?
Steve's part of our A-team. Him and Richie Woodall present the shows for us, do an incredible job. And yeah, we like to think it's.
But what's your background? Have you got any background in sport?
Yeah, I used to box, yeah, amateur.
Oh, right,
I had over 100 amateur fights. I did alright.
So only a few then?
Won a few, lost a few. I think I won more than I lost.
So did you start as a young kid then?
First fight when I was 15.
Yeah. So how long did you box for then?
I boxed till I was 20, almost 29, 28.
Same age. I started a lot later. I was 24 and I boxed till I was 29.
Right, alright.
And then realised I wasn't going anywhere. And I went back into doing a proper job. In fact, what we've got above us, suspended ceilings. That was I used to do that in places like this. But yeah, it's an amazing venue, really is. And I'm going to take some photos where the actual opening event. But it's beautiful and it's massive.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's got over a 1,000 capacity venue. So we host everything here from dinner shows to obviously sporting events. Amateur boxing shows. We had 4 official international England shows here last year. England, Ireland, England, Scotland, England, Wales and England, Northern Ireland.
So you keep involved with it? Because I film a lot of the amateur shows as well. So.
Yeah, well we do, yeah. We had over 30 amateur shows last year here.
Is there a local club here that you look after a lot?
We do a sponsorship deal which assists the local clubs. They take all the door money, we pay the expenses, and just hope that they spend enough on the bar to cover the costs of the event, so that the clubs don't pay for the ring hire or the MCs, and they take all the door money themselves, so it's pure profit for them.
This would be a brilliant venue for holding maybe the Midlands area championships. Do you know?
Yeah, we've had some in the past. Over the years, we have had some Midland ABA championships here.
Because years ago, when I used to box, we used to hold the Wythenshawe Forum and the Pembroke Halls. And you could get, as you were saying, like 1,000 people in, and it was a brilliant night out. It really was, you know what I mean. Everyone enjoyed it. Everyone, you know, win or lose, everyone got drunk and had a great night. But it's sad now. It seems that most of the tournaments are held in small gyms somewhere.
Right.
The only people out there are, other fighters and the coaches.
That's right.
It seems like you win a national, a regional title, and there's no one there to see it.
Things have changed, didn't they? I mean, geez, you used to watch the semi-finals of the ABAs on Sports Night with Harry Carpenter years ago. You don't get the coverage like that anymore.
I used to love that. On Albert Hall, when they were filmed, they were brilliant, weren't they?
It's just so exciting. And then you could follow that fighter all the way through to the pros. Then,
Well, I mean, this wall of fame here.
There's a few faces in there.
Who? I mean, I know it's probably hard to pick, isn't it? But you must have a favourite.
The favourites are the ones I've become good friends with. So it's definitely Ray Boom Boom Mancini, who's an incredible speaker, very motivational, incredible life story.
I remember watching the film on him.
Yeah, the Good Son. Just inspirational and heartbreaking at the same time. Definitely Barry McGuigan, who's turned out to be a really good friend as well. And certainly people like Enzo and Joe Calzaghe, who were incredible. They sang together at the end and just so emotional. and so pleased we had Enzo here, you know, before he got ill and passed away. So yeah, it's hard. Yeah, they've all been good. There's a couple of ones we've had a few problems with.
Well, who's the one where you've been most starstruck? Because it all happens, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I guess when we started to have the four kings here, certainly, because we've had all four kings.
Individually or
individually, and I think we're the only venue for them all to appear at the same venue in the UK. So certainly when Sugar Ray was here, I just thought, my God, you know, this is.
Yeah, I was always a big Marvin Hagler fan.
And Marvin, yeah.
But you know, you got to take your hat off to Sugar Ray, who was an amazing guy.
Yeah, he is, and Tommy Earns and Roberto Duran, but yeah, Marvin, I mean, just marvellous. Was incredible, and we did a show here with him a couple of years ago, and I did a show last year two shows in Scotland with him last year in Glasgow and Edinburgh. So we started to bring fighters over now and do a few shows around the country. So.
So when they come here, you just like do it on a tour with them?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes we'll use the agents that bring them over and piggyback their tour, or we'll bring people over ourselves.
Well, outside of Shaqan, because Shaqan's here, so he's got to be your new favourite.
Well, Shaqan is. What a great guy as well.
He's a lovely man. I just had a nice chat with him there. Amazing achievement to achieve what he's done in such a short period.
Yeah.
But who's been one of your favourite British fighters over the last few years then?
In recent years?
Yeah, just in recent years.
Oh boy, yeah, that's a good one. You put me on the spot there. Obviously Shaq. Quite like what Josh Warrington did.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, he's one of our fighters, Josh.
Right.
For VIP. And
right.
I work for Steve Wood, and Steve was his manager.
I didn't know that.
He's amazing.
I quite like Josh Warrington as well. I like what he did and where he's come from. He's stuck in there.
Well, that year, I think it was 2018 when he beat Selby and then took on Carl Frampton. It was just. That was just a phenomenal fight.
No, he's incredible, wasn't he? And then some of the other fighters as well. You know, Luke Campbell, I think, is going to become world champion next year if he gets his shot at the right time.
Is the fight on with Garcia now?
Yeah, I think he'll give Garcia a boxing lesson. I think
he learned a lot from the Lomachenko fight.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah.
No one really gave him a chance in that.
All, no.
And
incredible.
He did pretty good,
didn't he? Just. And he showed people, didn't he? I think he'll really give Garcia a proper boxing lesson.
So did you watch Channel 5 when Shaqan won?
I did, yeah. Amazing.
I've so much enjoyed the boxing.
Yeah.
You know, because often we're working, so we don't get a chance to see, you know, the fights live, and it's so much more fun watching them live. And I think BT have just picked up the game, and they've got some great shows lined up. Channel 5 have joined in, as they said there, and they're lining up a few great shows. And the 4 fight camps that Eddie Earns put on were all brilliant. You know, the Sam Egginton and Cheeseman fight.
Oh boy, what a fight!
Well, that 12th round.
Just felt every punch, didn't you?
You could hear every punch.
Yeah, crunchy. No, it's been incredible. So I think it's probably the most exciting summer of boxing, probably in British history, I would have thought.
Well, I think it's only going to get better because the foreign ports can't come in. I think the prospects are going to have to fight one another earlier. You know, it's a bit like George Groves and De Gale. You know, when they fought one another on the world. You know, we all knew they were destined to be world champions, but to meet so early on in the careers was brilliant.
Yeah, it was.
Who have you got lined up next?
Hoping to do something with Lennox Lewis in the near future. Nothing's booked as such yet, but that's hopefully on the cards. I want to do something with Larry Holmes and Jerry. We brought Jerry Cooney over last year. It was incredible. Such a character.
Well, that was also, he was in the middle of a golden era, wasn't he?
It was. So I'd like to do a show with Jerry and Larry together, both, and they're good friends now, and they're both great characters. So possibly
when you've shared the ring with someone and you punch one another for 12 rounds, it's you get a bond that you can get no other way. Have you ever met Muhammad Ali?
I didn't know. No, unfortunately not. No.
That was my little claim to fame. I managed to shake his hand.
Well,
when he came over for Champions Forever, when they were promoting the video.
Great video.
But yeah, it is. It was again, four legends, as the Fabulous Four were. You got to meet all them.
That's right.
Roberto Duran was my favourite.
That's a good character, isn't it?
Does he speak much English?
Not a lot now. His daughter was here, but he's funny. He had a bit of champagne when he came here the time. He's got a bit more relaxed. His English started to pop out a bit more, and he started to do a few Rocky Balboa impressions. And he was funny. He was good to work with, and happy guy, and great with the fans as well.
So these shows, how regular are they?
Well, we have been doing them in the past, 2 a month, and sometimes once a month certainly. Obviously nothing now till next year, although we are possibly going to be doing I'm just working on this at the moment, an evening with, and we'll have Steve Bunce and Richie Woodall in the room. There'll be tables of 6, socially distanced, they'll have a meal, and then we'll go over via Zoom to different celebrities, and we'll do a Zoom Q&A. So that's what we're looking at the moment. I'm hoping to do that in October and November, assuming the rules.
Peggy's not dragged you into one of his films yet?
Not yet, no. He keeps asking me, what's he to invest in it?
Richie Woodall's good though, isn't it?
Richie's incredible.
I can't believe it. I went to the premiere down at
He's serious, it
Birmingham,
is.
and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a proper.
Peggy, he's a star, isn't he?
She's great. You wouldn't have thought it, would you?
You know, he just said, "Oh, I'm just going to write a film, and then I'm going to direct it, you know,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to edit it." And you're like, "What?" Yeah, as if it's easy.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's won awards for it as well.
All over the world.
Yeah.
All over the world. In fact, I got my wife to watch it. It was on Amazon, and we sat down and watched it. And I said, like, you'd be totally surprised. And she was thinking, oh yeah, you know, some boxer trying to make a film. And like I said, if that was on Channel 4 or BBC 2 on a Sunday evening at 9 o'clock, you wouldn't be disappointed, would you?
No, not at all. No, wouldn't it be something else? That's what you should do, actually. Get it on terrestrial TV.
You could do a night of it, eh?
Yeah, should do.
But
premiere.
I'm looking forward to going in there and catching up with him. And Scott, it's been a pleasure to meet you. And like I say, this wall is phenomenal, and I'm jealous. Very jealous.
Thank you very much. Thanks
Scott,
a lot.
Take care.
Thank you.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.